Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I've posted, but it's time to get back on that grind so I can start pushing out the most up-to-date content for you, give you some team updates, and maybe how to make some of these new MSPs for dirt cheap or potentially free. But let's take a look at what we got for our Friday content. We got the Sharpshooters event. And if you're looking like I am, you're squinting because you can barely see the players because they're so faded out. But we got Seth Jarvis, Evan Bouchard, Vince Dunn, Willie Nylander, and Kyle Connor. Today, we also got some other like 90 cards like Nico Hischier, Panarin, Caulfield, Yossi DeBrincat, Spurgeon, Severson, Seth Jones. You guys can read it. Then we got some Nations face-offs. And might I say, like, bravo. I know I'm a USA fan, and we're going to eat that defeat. But, like, what a tournament. I absolutely loved it from top to bottom. Unfortunately, I had to watch that defeat. But, like, overall, like I absolutely loved it. It sucked that we're going to see some major injuries come out of this. That's going to really affect some teams, but I hope it doesn't change the format. I think this was a huge win. We got 92 Jordan Binnington. What a game he had yesterday. Connor McDavid with the OT game winner, and Nate McKinnon, who was the tournament MVP. I was kind of hoping to see if he was going to get 93 for the MVP, but is what it is. Then we also got a Zach Werenski, Jacob Slavin, and Connor Hellebuyck. And man, Slavin, defensive, Canada could have had a handful more of goals if it wasn't for Slavin. So I'm happy he got a 92 overall card. Like, kudos. Then we also got a Cal O'Reilly Milestones card. If you don't know already, the Season 3 XP has been extended to Tuesday, so make sure you kind of stay up with that. We did get an extra 10 tiers of rewards, so make sure you're kind of grinding that out. It's free stuff. Hot Champs this week. It's Krill the Thrill. I'm extremely pumped and excited because, hey, another Minnesota wild card. I am not going to argue. Other than that, let's hop into some of these cards, and I'm going to hide my face here, see if some of them are worth making or not. The Sharpshooters event, I was hoping for some more big name players. I don't know about you guys, but first thing that I know is right away, it is hard as you know what to see these cards. The card art would be great if you made it brighter. But we're going to start it out. This is my number one overall selection. It's Willie Nylander. 6', 202. He's got sniper forward. He's got pinpoint shooting boost. Now, there's things to make sure you guys look at. All of the synergies go towards shooting, but if you take the synergies off, as you see, it's already 99. So it really doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. I'm kind of scratching my head why they did that. Maybe it helps for the rest of the team, but like sniper forward and pinpoint shooting boost, kind of the more common ones you're going to see across the board. So for me, kind of a head scratcher if you already have 99 shooting for these players. But the nice thing to look at, it's 0 ability points for the gold ability alone. If you want to activate the silver, it's going to cost you 1, but for the gold, it is 0 ability points. But 95 acceleration, 95 speed, 91 endurance with 94 agility. His hands are in the mid-90s. His defensive stats are kind of irrelevant to an extent because we know a lot of these cards ain't going to have the greatest defensive stats. They're known for their shooting. But Willie Nylander kicks it off, and he is my number one. Like, he is the must-make if you do not have his X-Factor. This is a must-make, and it is a lot better than his X-Factor. Why? Well, he has a gold, make a snappy for free, and if you want to throw on silver elite edges, sweet. But he has 91 endurance compared to 85 compared to his X-Factor, and I'll bring that up here in a little bit. Evan Bouchard, right defenseman. He's right-handed, 6'3", $192. He's got offensive defenseman and pinpoint shooting boost. But guess what? Once again, it doesn't freaking matter because it's already maxed out. He has gold thunderclap for 0 ability points. He's got silver shutdown, which I love shutdown on my defenseman. But 92 excel, 92 agility, 92 speed. I mean, drastically different than what we see out of Willie Nylander. But defensive abilities ain't bad. Low 90s, upper 80s for the most part. Spread it evenly. Then we go to Vince Dunn. We got a left-handed defenseman. He's got same thing as before, but I do like Gold Sinai as well. I do like that more than Thunderclap for me. I'm not a D to D person. I'm more of a wrist shot person with my defenseman. So Sinai just does a lot more for me, or Heat Seeker. But Gold Elite Edges, once again, great. I like it. He's a little bit smaller as far as height goes, but he has a little bit more weight to him. But 93 excel, 93 agility, 93 speed. Once again, 90 endurance ain't bad. Maxed out shot. So like as a defenseman, it's not bad to make. I think I had him marked as my number 2. Because like I wanted one defenseman there. Kyle Connor, once again, another excellent card. But shots already maxed out. Gold Schneip and then silver puck on string. So to me, like, Gold Schneip is okay, but I think Vince Dunn's own ability is better on a defenseman with Gold Sinai compared to Gold Schneip. And then he has silver elite edges compared to silver puck on string. So I'd activate the elite edges over puck on string all day, every day. But that's just me and my style of play. But like overall, 93 excel, 93 agility, 93 speed. His defensive stats are kind of like in the mid 80s there. Hand stats in the mid 90s. Like it's a good card. Seth Jarvis, man, the worst card out of this and the man they did most dirty. Slowest, even though he's the shortest. Makes no sense. Usually you get a little bit more speed for the guys that are like the 5-foot kings is what I call them. Buck 75. Goal close quarters. Love the zone ability, but they didn't give him any speed. I mean, 92 excel, 92 speed. It doesn't do you any good. You're going to have to decide between Seth Jarvis, a right-handed winger, and guess what? You're going to have to decide between Willie Nylander, a right-handed shot right winger. Like, it is a no-brainer that you are going to 100% go with Willie Nylander unless Seth Jarvis is on your team and you're making like a theme team. Okay? Plus, Silver Ankle Breaker is not going to compare to Silver Elite Edges. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I think they did him dirty. Here's a couple other cards, and if you want to compare it, I think Maurice Richard's card's better than Seth Jarvis, the MSP. When you go over, he has 93 excel, 93 speed. He's got silver wheels, and he's got gold schnipe as well, but I know it's going to cost you some. But Seth Jarvis ain't going to be on your first line. I highly doubt it. The synergies, these will actually be useful and activated, but like 93 excel, 93 agility, 94 balance, 91 endurance. He has better endurance. He's faster. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just me. That's just some of the stuff I saw. But, like, we have a 90 Nico Hischier, 91 face-offs. Silverborn leader. He's got gold close quarters. I love the two abilities. These are comboed very well. The Nico Hischier cards played very well for me this year. 91 excel, 92 speed. Then we got a Panarin card, which is a nice sight. His shot's always going to be immaculate. He skates extremely well. Unfortunately, it might be easy to knock off the puck with that 87 balance, which sucks. But if you can get him into open space, I mean, he's probably going to knock down some shots for you. That's some of the highlighted cards. You can go through the rest of them. There's nothing that really stood out to me. Cole Caulfield, not too bad, but they could have done him with a little bit more speed. Same with Alex DeBrincat, but that's just me. Once we kind of go back, we also got some upgrades. So like if you have your team of the year cards and stuff like that, you will also see it on there. So let's go take a look at that. I'm just going to pop into my team because it's a little bit easier because I do have synergies and stuff activated. So Nate McKinnon is now a 92. So he is 6'2", 200. He's now got 96 excel, 95 speed with those synergies activated. I mean, he's pretty much squared away, and he's got 91 faceoffs. His defensive stats are either in the upper 80s or low 90s. It's pretty good across the board. Like, he has buried a ton of shots for me. He's been pretty much automatic. And then McDavid now 96 excel, 96 speed. I mean, once again, 95 balance is extremely nice to have. He's got 92 faceoffs, so you can argue running him 100% as one of your centermen. But those are the two big upgrades. And then your X Factor. If you have X Factor Willie Nylander, I highly recommend not making the MSP. Yeah, he has 85 endurance, but he has 95 excel, 99 agility, 95 speed. His shot's cracked out as well, but he's got gold elite edges, which I do like compared to the gold make it snappy. I think it's just a better ability to have. I know it costs you something, but like, it's still like, it's not worth trading in all that to make an MSP if you already have the X Factor. And honestly, I'm going to be moving him up over Lemieux. He's played immaculate for me. Like, he's plus 67 and 421 games played, but he's always been either on my third or fourth line. I'm moving him up to the third line. He doesn't commit penalties for me. He's always in the right place. He has 73 goals, 42 assists, so over 100 points. Like, I don't mind that for a third or fourth line guy. His MSP, if I had him, would probably be on my second line, though, realistically. I don't want to put him on the second line because of his endurance, but I am going to move him up to the third line. That's just some updates on that. That is some of the new content that came out today. What is your guys' thoughts? How do you like it? Is there anybody you are eyeing to make? I think the card art, if they would have made it a little bit brighter, it would have been really cool. But since it's extremely dark, a little bit low on that side for me. It's a little bit lower. It is what it is. But hey, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give that thumbs up button. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys are like kind of cooking up if you're eyeing to make anybody. In the next video, I will rank them. I'll show you how to make some of the MSPs potentially for free, so you're not going to want to miss that. I'll probably come out with that video tomorrow. But other than that, welcome back. I hope to see you guys back here, same time, same place tomorrow as we release another video. And yeah, happy weekend, guys.